Hello chickens, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're all really well today and excited about the new kit. Oh, it's no more sleeps, so it's all happening today. So very excited, as I said, worked on it all week, had a wonderful time. I love doing that. It really gives me such pleasure. And I'm here to share it with you all today. So we've got new colours, new nails. Look, I've got Daisy. And yeah, lots to share with you. So I'm going to get straight to it. I did miss you though on Tuesday. Right, so my new kit is called Down in the Garden. And I got this idea from one of my lovely viewers, so thank you for it, which was talking about all the animals and creatures that reside at the bottom of my garden. So they've all got little characters, and I've used them as the characters in this kit. So that's what it's about. So we've got beautiful mauves, lavenders, violets, pinks, and the color scheme is gorgeous. All sorts of flowers, but lots of little creatures that make a feature here and there. Okay, so as always, I have digital kits and printed kits. And I'm going to share that with you as we go along. All right. So here's the journal pages that I've put together, and I'm doing a slightly different format this time. I'm trying to combine things so they're less kits for you guys to have to buy. So I have changed a few things which you will see. So this is the first page. There we've got a little mouse in the corner. Lots of flowers, as I said, and very shabby, distressed look as well. So that's what we're going with. Here's the second little page, two little field mice. And I do have these little little characters down in the garden. I've got a family of them there, and they are tiny. They are very small. So they make a feature, and I just love the colours in that there. So there's two of those little ones. Of course, I've got lots of birds in my garden. Obviously, I've added to the types of birds because I have a lot of sparrows, a lot of robins, a couple of blue tits and things. But, oh, and I'm just seeing a new one that I haven't seen before. And of course, I've even have some homing pigeons. But we've got this over here. Lots of flowers. So, and the nesting, because that's just happened, isn't it? I've also, not in my garden, but in the park in front of my garden, lots of squirrels. We have foxes, red foxes at night, and I have seen one or two hares in the woodrow just near my house, so they've got a little feature as well. And of course butterflies, because you know I love my butterflies. So there's the little hares. Aren't they cute? All right, so you saw me share this picture with you in my Facebook group. So we've got these little field mice again. This is Freddie and his friend. I don't know what the friend's name is yet, but I'm sure I'll get to him. All right, so there we go. Here's another one with some other birds on, which I loved. I love adding the birds in here. I have a huge flocks of different bird types looking at me. They're looking at me now, even though I have fed them today. They're waiting for the pecking order. So I do love the birds. They're quite entertaining as well. So here we have, this is Henrietta, a little hedgehog. I do have a hedgehog little hut and put food out for the hedgehogs every night. They are cute. Have the cutest little faces, and whenever they think someone's approaching, they roll into a little ball, but they are adorable. So there we have Henrietta. I thought I had two pages there, but obviously not. Here's just a floral page I wanted to add in, which I love. So always great possibility with floral pages, aren't there? Here we have another floral page. Right, on these pages here, I'm doing something a little bit different. I want to make layers in the journal. So we've got some narrower pages that I have done there. so that I can have different layers we're going to do in this journal. So we've got these lovely red squirrels, which are also just alongside. They do run across the park here often and pop into my hedgerow and trees in my garden. So we've got those, especially can be found around the bird feeders, because I do put peanuts in there. I've got 4 of these pages, and this particular one I want to put in the middle, and you'll see there's another one I want to put in the middle, but this one's going to go into the signature itself, as is this one with some other butterflies and bees. Lovely. Lots of bumblebees where I am. And this is these 2, which are absolutely, this is Thomas and his friend Julian. They are the toads in my garden, and I always get a fright whenever I'm going to mow the lawn and I go to my shed and pull out the mower. There will be a frog, or a toad, and give me a fright, because I'm never expecting it. It gets me every time. So they're making an appearance as well, and there's some ladybirds. I love putting this together. It was fun. Right, and then the last of the journal pages are these 2, which are writing pages, which I've just added some flowers at the bottom, and then you're able to use these as writing pages. So a nice addition to the journal. All right, so there you've got 15 journal pages. I haven't done many pages. I've done more journal pages this time. So that's the journal pages. Then I have done 15 background pages. Now, one of the first changes I'm doing as far as how I sell these in my shop is I've set these up as one kit. So in this kit, you'll get a folder for your journal pages and a folder for your background pages in JPEG and PDF. All right, so obviously it is available as a US letter size or an A4 size. So just choose the paper size that suits you, the paper you order. Right, so this comes together. I've just put them separately because that's how they are when you open the files. All right, so here are the background pages. So everybody loved the sort of seed packet look that I did last time with the garden story. So I've done a couple of those for this as well, because I find them really handy when you're making projects. So here's the first one, and just a look at all the garden variety of flowers and things. So that's really our color palette as well. Okay, then I have this page as well, also great for using in your journal, or of course for any ephemera you want to make. Now I will be using these pages to back onto my journal pages, so that's how it's going to look. All right, so we've got that one. Here's another one. Sorry, let me just move that up there. So another one, I just couldn't resist it. So you've got 3 of those. Then I have done some plain designs that will, you know, there's not a character or anything. These are just designs that are going to go into the journal on the back of the printed pages. So I've got that. Then I've got this one as well. I love this one. And then I've got a lot of generic pages that can go with any theme. So I've got some new ones. So we've got this beautiful violet sort of shade. Then I've got like a pink that goes with the pink that we're working with. I've matched them all, so they all match. Then we've got a lovely mauve color. So that's great. So we've got 3 of those, and they're nice and distressed, which is what I quite fancy at the minute. And then I have done some distressed polka dots. We've got a green. We've got the mauvey color and the pink. So there's those 3. And then I've done some new gingham, which is also distressed. And you've got the pink, the mauve, and the, I think the lavender. Oh, I've done all of them. I've got pink, green, violet, and mauve, something like that. All right, so those are the background pages that will end up going onto those pages. So that kit is 30 pages. All right, so it's more than I normally do, but I've combined the 2 together minus the mini pages, and that is available as a digital. Now, as a printed kit, I'll get into that after I've gone through everything, but you get pretty much everything. Okay, then the next piece to share with you is the add-on kit and the ephemera kit. Now, this is the ephemera kit, and I've combined that together with the add-on kit, so you won't have a separate one. It's going to be one offering. Okay, so I had fun making stamps and everything. This was just pure bliss for me. I had such a good time. So I've got 8 ephemera pages here. So here they are. Beautiful altered postcards, and some I've made myself. Well, I've made them all. And I've just got all these little creatures, all our little characters featured in here. So we've got beautiful florals, birds, and all the creatures that I've referred to. And this is a real nice mix of the colors and some neutrals, just to, you know, balance it out a bit. So really love this. Got butterflies, birds at the feeders, added a bit of washi there just because I had a space. Dragonfly, you know. We've got hedgehog, although I've added grass on the hedgehog, I just remembered that. And some other bits and pieces as well. So really love this. This is, I didn't want to stop making all the things to go in here. Isn't that the most adorable picture? I love that. I've got a little English garden there. I've added in some postage stamps that I made, and all of this here. So I've got a couple of neutrals that are plainish to sort of tone it down a bit. Got all our little creatures here. Look at them. All of them there. I love those. And then again, some more neutrals just to sort of tone it down. I've added a couple of note pages there. And there we go. That's 8 pages. That's the ephemera kit. I haven't done sentiments. I thought I would do a couple of those as a freebie along the road. All right, so that's the ephemera kit. And as I said, you can buy that together, if you're interested, of course, with the add-on kit. Now, the add-on kit is all your tags, your pockets, and all those sorts of bits and pieces, and envelopes and things. So we've got our large tags here, and then another page of large tags. I love these. I can never have enough tags. That's my attitude. And then we've got all the small tags as well. Then I've done some, well, 2 large envelopes. I've got that. I love that. And then I've got this one as well, which is lovely. You can see how the background pages work now with the images. And then I did these as 2 small envelopes, and that one I made as a complete floral one, which I think is so cute. Then we've got a couple of pocket pages, so different sorts of pockets. We've got rectangles and triangles there. And then I've added in the library pockets, so those with the backings to go behind these and stick on your page. Love those. I've put in some journal pages here. So these are journal cards, I should say. Journal cards, not journal pages. So that I love. And then I've made the circles with each of those characters. So we've got them all there. I think I didn't do one for the mice for that, which is... And then lastly, your tabs. So that is your add-on kit. All right. So there we go. So let me just get that all together for you. So you've got the background pages, the journal pages, the add-on and ephemera. And I've put a little sheet together here that you might want to screenshot if you're interested, because I do get a lot of questions about, have I got all the bits that you showed in my order? Have I missed anything? I get that quite often. So I thought I would say, if you're interested in digital kits, the journal and background pages kit, these 2 are sold as one. If you're wanting the add-on and ephemera kits, that's number 2, then that's over here. I'm going to show you quickly the altered book page kit in a minute. The printed side for the journal collection, it's called Printed Journal Collection. That includes 14 journal pages. So from this one, that I'm going to double side print with pretty much all of this, bar one page. All right. You'll get that. Then you'll get a complete set of this and this as well. So the 14 double-sided pages are what we use to make our signatures up, and then the extra set is what we're going to use to decorate and make our ephemera from. All right, so you get 14 double-sided pages, and then one set of the 30, both of these, as well, single-sided printed. You'll get your add-on kit 11 pages and your ephemera kit 11 pages as well, one set of each. All right, that's a total of 63 pages, 14 of which are double-sided. So that's what that offering is. All the details of this are on my website or in my Etsy shop. All right, any of the digitals and printed kits are available from there if you're interested. I'm going to show you the altered book pages now. For the printed kit, you get one set as I show you now, but you also get a set, one set, not two, which is half the size. So it really is 2 to a page. So effectively you do get 2, but it's half size. All right, so that's what you get there. All right, so I hope that helps. Okay, so on the altered book pages, there we go, I have got 9 pages for you. The very last one is a plain page that you can do and use for ephemera making, which is always a great idea. The other 8 are I print them double-sided. All right, so you'll have something on the back and the front. So it just means you can slot it into your journal. Right, so we've got, these are what the pages look like. So you've got the squirrels and the hare over there. And on the other side, I've printed that. Now, people ask me, how do I print it? When I print out the file as it's set up as a PDF, and then I just lift that printed page, those printed pages out. I take the plain one, I put it on the top, because my printer prints from the bottom to the top. So I print the plain one first so that it's plain on both sides, and then I do the same lot of printing and it prints out a different one on the back. Okay, so that's what I do. So here's that there. I'm not going to turn it over because it's just the same. Then I've done these, which I love. I love these. Then we've got some little ducklings that might have wandered into the garden, and another little frog. And then I brought a butterfly in and a bee. So we've got pollinators on that page. We've got some potted flowers over there with a hare and a butterfly. Then we've got old Morris Mouse over there and Henriette. So we got those. And then we've got some beautiful birds. Now I put lots of birds in the ephemera kit as well. They're beautiful birds. And a little hummingbird, that's just for Becky. And another little one over there, so ever so cute. And then this is the plain page, and as I said, I printed it, it got plain on that side too. All right, so there's your altered book pages, available as a digital or printed as well. All right, now the other thing I've got today are all the bundles, and I have got those ready for you. So let's start off with that. Right, so the very first bundle that I've got on these adorable little bags here, sorry, my buttons must have slid off, are the ribbon bundle. So you've got 2 meters of this beautiful satin-edged organza ribbon, which is going to be the closure. And then we have got all these ribbons, I think there's 17 ribbons that we are going to use. And as you can see, they go with our color palette there. So a beautiful selection for us to use in this journal. So that's your ribbon bundle. And you can buy the ribbon bundles or any of the bundles I share with you now only from our website shop, I'm afraid. Just because I like to keep the cost down. I don't want to charge you an extra 25 to 30% more because it's going through Etsy. It's just not what I'm happy doing. I don't want to do that. So this is from my website shop. All right, so the ribbon bundle I'm just going to put to the side. I put it on this piece of paper because it was just so wide. So we've got that there. Then we've got the fabric bundle. So you've got 7 pieces of fabric, and they measure 10 inches by 7 inches approximately, well, pretty much. So it looks like this. So you've got these little samplers, and this is more than enough for what we need for this journal. And they are beautiful fabrics. I've got Liberty of London, Rose and Hubble, and those sorts of quality brands that I have used amongst them. So that's what we have there. So really, really pretty. Love that one. That's a Liberty one. And they go beautifully with what we're going to do. Love that too. Another gorgeous one. All right, so that's what we have there. And we're going to use those as we always do. So I'm into my ruffles at the moment. I quite enjoyed making the ruffles for the last journal. Right, and then this piece over here is the piece I've designed myself, and this is the cover fabric, and it's comes cut to size. It's 11 inches high by 18 inches. Right, it's enough to make a A5 or a 9-inch by 6.25-inch journal with a spine. I made mine with a 3.5-inch spine for the last one, and it worked perfectly. So it's cut to size. It's a nice denim weight fabric. So that's going to be our cover piece, and how amazing is that going to look with everything? So really lovely. All right, so that's your fabric bundle. You can buy the fabric as a bundle like this, and if I've got any pieces left over from this, I will put that in as a separate piece, but I'm just busy packing them all in the bags. All right, so there you got the fabrics as well. Right, I also have the lace bundle. So here's the lace bundle. Beautiful lace pieces here. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4 Kerr lace pieces in here, and lots of cotton lace pieces as well. So this is a gorgeous new one that I found, which I absolutely adore. It's such a lovely floral one there, perfect for gardens. So we've got that one, we've got this pink one, we've got these that I love to decorate with, and then this, which is a new one as well, with all the colors that are in our color palette. So I've added some dark ones as accents, and yeah, love those. So you've got 11 pieces of lace there as well. All right, now as I said, you can buy your ribbon bundle, your lace bundle, or your fabric bundle separately from our website shop. But of course, I always do an ultimate bundle because it seems to be the most popular one, where you can get your lace bundle, your fabric, and your ribbon all together. And if you do that, you get some freebies that are only available through the ultimate bundle. And I think some of these have fallen off the wayside. But the first is you get 40 beautiful buttons that I have collected for this kit specifically. And the most adorable little flower ones. So you've got your little flower ones in there as well. Look at that. And they are perfect. And then, of course, you've got your lavenders, your mauves, and all those other colors. I mean, I even found a teeny tiny little button, look. And then purples and pinks and browns and neutrals and everything else. So you get at least 40 buttons as well. So there's that. And then the other freebie I've added is a meter of each of the lovely top quality leaf trim, which we're going to add on to the pages. All right, so that's what I'm putting together for the ultimate bundle. And of course you have a saving if you buy them all together anyway. All right, so that's everything I wanted to share with you today. If you're not sure, go and refer back to the offerings here. But if you're really stuck, you can always drop me an email. I can't guarantee on YouTube that I'll see it in a timeless fashion, because I do have to wade through a lot of comments, and I try and limit myself to an hour at a time. It becomes very mind-boggling on the brain when you're looking at piles of messages, but I love receiving them, so you know, I do appreciate that. Thank you everybody so much for your amazing kindness and support. I really couldn't do this without you. I hope that you are going to have a fun time with me as we put this little treasure together. I'm going to start on Sunday, and we're going to put I'm going to show you all the things that I've gathered, so that we can make a start on Tuesday with our first tutorial on how to put this all together. If you have any questions, please drop me a line. I am going to be sending this out from next Friday. All right, we've got a bank holiday weekend, although I will be still doing all of this. It does take me a while to get it all together, and I have been doing it for a while as well, but I will have it all ready by Friday, so I'll start sending out those orders from next Friday. So today is the 2nd, I think, is it? Oh, today's the 3rd, so it'll be Friday the 10th. I will send this all out to you. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye, everyone.